Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be discussing War and Peace Volume 4 Chapter 9. This chapter is about despair and agony. So from the last chapter we get a huge surprise, and that is Andrew coming back home from the war. Somehow he managed to come back from the war and now he's back with his family. So when Prince Andrew comes back, everyone is so confused about him. So when Prince Andrew comes back, everyone is so confused around him. They can't understand how did he survive and how is it that he came back. Obviously, Princess Mary knew deep down that Prince Andrew would survive. And so when Prince Andrew went back into the house and brought the doctor and Prince Andrew went to see his wife, Prince Andrew wanted to see his wife so badly, and so he entered Princess Lisa's room. And Princess Mary, who is supposed to stop Prince Andrew from entering because Princess Lisa is having a baby, but even so, Princess Mary didn't stop Prince Andrew. And so when Prince Andrew enters the room and when he sees Princess Lisa, Prince Andrew looks at her and Princess Lisa is very confused. She didn't know who Prince Andrew was at the moment because she was in so much pain that she couldn't think right. While Princess Lisa was having a baby, her face looked as, "Why are you here? What happened to you? Why didn't you come home sooner?" to Prince Andrew. After a while, Princess Mary forced Prince Andrew out of the room, and Prince Andrew didn't know what was going on. He didn't know at all, and he was told to wait, and so Prince Andrew did that. While he was waiting, he heard lots of screams, and then he hears a baby crying. He wonders what a baby was doing here. Prince Andrew tried to rack his brain on what was going on, but then it hit him. It was a baby, and it was his. But then he heard more and more crying. He wonders why. So he went up to the door, and when he entered the room, he saw Princess Lisa's face, and that face was frozen. And then he was told that Princess Lisa was dead. Prince Andrew couldn't understand how this had happened. He didn't know what to do, and he could do nothing to stop it. That day, everything went downhill, and everyone was sad. Even Prince Andrew's father was really sad, and he was the one who was crying the most, and Prince Andrew was just confused and full of guilt. A few days later, Prince Andrew was sitting at Princess Lisa's funeral, and he gave his wife one last kiss, and of course, Prince Andrew's father did too. It was a very, very sad day. So this concludes the end of this chapter. And so this chapter, another bomb has just been dropped, and a huge one at that. Right after Prince Andrew's arrival, which everyone thought he was dead, but actually he isn't. And he managed to come back home. But even when he comes back home, Prince Andrew, who is confused on what's happening, and that his wife doesn't even really recognize him too much because she was having a baby, and Prince Andrew did not know this. He didn't even know it was his own baby, didn't know what was going on anymore. And when he had seen Princess Mary's face, and when he had seen his dead wife's face, he didn't know what to do. He was very confused and filled with guilt. He didn't know how to help anybody, and I guess Prince Andrew having a hard time, I'm not sure, but I think he might have lost his purpose. Since the olden times, the technology was very limited, and so nobody knew about antibiotics, infections, and what to do right after childbirth, and so dying was pretty normal. And I guess Princess Lisa's fate was just sealed at that point. So this is the end of the video. I hope to see you guys next time. See you!